Good morning. Welcome to the morning sit. It's Thursday, the 18th of June, and we're going to sit for 20 minutes. You can sit for 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever is good for you. So let's begin. Good morning. In um, the book A Course in Miracles, which is little, it's a spiritual text written about, I think about 30 years ago or more. Anyway, that's not important. But in that, it's broken into three kind of areas of a guidance, then a workbook for students and a manual for teachers. But in the workbook for students, it has a lesson for every day of the year. And one of the lessons early on in the piece is that during a day you look around and you look at something. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be a chair, a flower, whatever. And you just say, I give this chair meaning, or I give this tree meaning, or I give this flower meaning, or I give this car, whatever you happen to see. You just say, I give this meaning. I give it its meaning to you. And then the next day, you're doing something similar, but you're looking around and saying, this has no meaning. So this chair has no meaning. This lamp, this tree, this flower, whatever it is that you happen to look at, this cup of coffee has no meaning. And what it's training you to do is to look at how we perceive our world and recognize that we are putting our meaning onto it, uniquely ours, onto that. Because I can take 4 people, or I can take 10 people, or even 100 or 1,000 people, and I put the cup of coffee in front of them and ask them to write 2 or 3 sentences, no more, about what that cup of coffee means to them. And it will be very varied. But a cup of coffee in and of itself has no meaning until we get involved and talk about what it is. You could be objective and say, well, it's water with ground bean and water poured off of it that gives you black water. That's its meaning. But it's not that either, because you could take charcoal, pour hot water over it, and it would be a black colored water, and it's not coffee. Then you go on to, well, it's taste. But, every single cup of coffee can taste different, and we will give it meaning. It's going to get up in the morning and say, that was a good cup of coffee. That wasn't such a good cup of coffee. And for me, I even have a scale about coffee, a scale of 1 to 10. I mean, so we give things its meaning for us, but in and of itself, it has no meaning. What is the importance or value of that? When we're taking small things like a cup of coffee, it's one thing. But when we then expand that, the training is to let go of our subjective involvement, become more objective. For example, there is a chest cold or a chest infection going on in my body today. That's what it is. I can give that meaning, and I can own it and say, I have a chest infection. I have a cold, or something like that. That's not accurate. I doesn't have a cold. I is observing that there is infection in the body, in the same way as I can observe I'm talking right now. I can observe that I have thoughts. I can observe that I am looking at this camera and talking to you. So as you go through today, just try to take a moment and look at something, anything. Just let your eyes scan around and see something. It could be a car, it could be a set of flower. It doesn't matter. A beach, a hat that someone's wearing, Doesn't matter. Anything, whatever your eyes happen to rest on, just scan, look at something, and notice that you give that its meaning for you. And then in the same breath, kind of notice that it has no specific meaning until you get involved with it. And so you can then broaden that into the moments when something is affecting you in a way that is disturbing your peace. And then apply that same principle, but don't start with that straight off. Just start a little habit of looking at something, saying, I give that its meaning, and then it has no meaning for me. It may seem like a slightly abstract exercise, but trust me, it has a very powerful effect on rewiring our brain to let go of our attachments to those things that we've given meaning to, and it softens us and it lightens us. May you have a beautiful day.